hustlers. Another day, another dollar. So it's kind of bittersweet. I'm departing the office warehouse space that we used since February for the last time. Cleaned everything out, vacuumed it today. Apologize for the wet hair. It's a little bit rainy out. Everything's gone out of there. Everything's moved out. I just turned in the keys. Man, to think how far we've come since February. It's insane. That's what this business is all about. The ups, the downs, the growth. Where do you want your journey to take you? That's what it's all about. So, interesting thing, as I'm packing up today, I made one trip out of here. I came back, and there was a package sitting there waiting for me. It was an Amazon return that came back a couple weeks ago. I think I talked about it in one of the videos. It's a book that's been bought and sold, or bought and returned. A couple of times, people are just more or less renting the book. Kind of frustrates me because the value in the book has gone down. But I get the box back, I open it up, it's not even the same book. It's a different edition than what we sold. It's in a whole lot worse condition. I mean, ours was like brand new, but I couldn't sell it as brand new. It's this book is destroyed. It's like acceptable condition. And there's stickers all over it from like a e-campus rental, a used stickers. What the heck, Amazon? It doesn't even match up to the edition that we sold. The ISBN's not even the same. Better believe I'm going to try and call Seller Central and talk to somebody, but I know it's almost a waste of my breath to talk to anybody there because they're just going to go, bah, it is what it is. It's part of doing business on Amazon. What the heck? So this book, when it originally went in, was over $100 value. It is now tanked down to like friggin' $30 because there's a couple newer editions that have come out, and I think this is one of the newer editions, but it's just in a very poor condition for me to be able to resell it. Like if I sit that in, it would get sent right back to me saying, not sellable in that condition. It's just freaking crazy. But I don't know at what point in the chain the book became that condition, because like I said, it was bought by several different people and returned. Man, I tell you, what are people thinking? Somebody pulled a fast one. They probably took mine to the bookstore, freaking sold it back to the bookstore, got a few bucks for it, bought this one for less, freaking returned it, got their money back. They got paid twice for the same book. What a scam artist. Maybe I'll go look up who bought it and write them a nice little note. Nah, not worth my time. Just one of the deals of being a reseller. It's no different than when people take stuff back to Walmart or Target and, they take their broken item and put it back in the box. So they have a broken one and they don't have the receipt for it anymore, so they buy a new one. Return the broken one, get their money back, and then they got a brand new one. But it is what it is. It's just the nature of commerce. Returns are an unnecessary evil with them. So I'm off to take a few of these items and throw them in the storage unit. I'm trying to think what I got to go to the storage unit. There wasn't much left in the office. Well, I'm already halfway there. Might as well go, right? I mean, there's a couple of trash cans, a couple things I could stick in a storage unit, but there's not a whole lot. The rest will just go in my garage. But, excuse me, I'm exhausted. So the next step on our journey is to get our storage units organized and set up. Right now, everything's just kind of stuffed in there and made to fit. We need a good weekend of cleaning out and going through the stuff, setting up our racks, setting up our processing stations, our processing tables, shipping, all the boxes, placed at the house unlisted inventory versus listed inventory. Just getting the whole flow going. I've been listing a few things this week. Going to start documenting what we list, how many items, and the total value each day, and then keep a running tally for a week and a month's spans. Set some goals for ourselves and see how we do. I hope you guys want to follow us along on that journey. Maybe set similar goals to you, and if need be, use the comments or reach out to me on social media, and use it as accountability thing. Let us know how you're doing with your goals. Are you reaching them? Are you hitting the numbers where you want to be each week? I'm whooped. So I don't know what I'm more wet from at this point, rain or sweat. But it's just a thing to keep on track and keep the goal and focus. I'm my journey. I've got some major goals, some short-term, some long-term goals. Not only am I going to write them down and put them in front of my face so I can see them every day, but I need to have something that I can track to make sure that we're on path for those goals. And that's where it comes to making a smart goal, something that's obtainable, something that can be measured. So it's not just saying, hey, I want to make 50 grand next month. It's how are you going to get there? How are you going to make that 50 grand? How are you going to measure whether or not you're on track for that goal? It's all kinds of fun stuff. But in addition, there's a couple things that are a physical object, or like a trip or those type things. And what I'm doing is just making a little board in our office that in our home office, where I'm sitting back at the computer quite a bit now that it's back in the house instead of using the laptop, and just printing out an image of that. If it's a trip to wherever, then you print out a picture of something at there that you want to go and do. That way you've got that constant reminder of what your goal is. Make sure that it's attainable. Don't shoot for unrealistic goals, because you will set yourself up for failure. Make sure it's something attainable. Make sure it's not just tied to money. If it's tied to money, make sure there's something else. Like our goal is to list so many items on eBay, so many items on Amazon at so much of a dollar point. So that overall week we list, $1,000 worth of product, $2,000 worth of product, whatever that goal ends up being. For each person, it'll be different, because if the average selling price of your items are $100 and you list 10, well, then that's a whole lot easier than somebody with an average selling price at $10 that has to list 100 items, But it's each person will be different, and if need be, we can create a little group. If you're interested, hit me up either in the comments below, or reach out to me on Facebook, or shoot me a message at kevin@ourjourneytofreedom.com, and let me know if we need to create a little accountability group. I'm all for it. I'm all for helping everybody grow their business as well as growing my own, or our own, because it's not just mine. It is a family business, But yeah, it all comes down to let's make some goals. Let's hold each other accountable, and let's go make some money. But there's only one way that we can do that, and that is to get out there and go do it.